What up, though? Welcome to another edition of our airport updates with Puna and Pina. We're in Delhi, and we are waiting to take a flight to Kathmandu, Nepal. So that's where we are headed today. So we've ordered a couple of beverages that have not yet arrived. And here we are with some updates. So I had made a video about Pina over here having a boyfriend. And when I say boyfriend, I mean this guy named Robin, who was our tour guide. Oh, club soda? Oh, okay, cool. So got a little whiskey, waiting on some club soda. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Wow. Nice. Sure, yes. Thank you. So, who was our tour guide in Agra? Okay, so that's where that guy came from. So, interesting story. He started asking her like a lot of questions about like her last name. She was answering all these questions because she thought that he was gonna like ask me the same things, which he never did. He absolutely did not care to know anything about me, which I was totally fine with. Didn't need him to know anything. So then at one point she goes, you know, I think if you guys watched the IKEA carpet thing, when she goes there, she had to get on the carpet guy's books. So she like bought a little carpet so that she could buy a bigger carpet when she finishes her house, etc., etc. So the carpet guy got her like phone number, her email address, blah, 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 all the information that he needs to put her in the books. So after that, when we're leaving there, and Robin, the tour guide, is sitting here watching this entire interaction go on. So clearly he's like, you checking for my girl? To Bobby Carpets, right? Him and Bobby Carpets was about to have it out because he was like, oh, you checking for my girl? What? So we get back in the car and he's driving us back to the hotel and then to lunch or something, I don't know. So then he starts telling Sheena, he's like, take my number 2. Anything you need, you call me. She was like, okay, so like, you're gonna like bargain my carpet prices down? He's like, not just that, anything, everything and anything, you call me. I was back there cracking the fuck up. I was like, oh my God. Pina's boyfriend.
Definitely not calling him. Sorry, Robin.
Yeah. I second that.
I did feel a little bad for him though, because obviously he's like a huge nerd and like he's like, you know, lonely. He's like really like he's got a YouTube channel where he like makes compilations of like horror things. He thinks he's dating a Russian woman and a Nepalese woman. I don't know. There's a whole thing going on there, but also still kind of creepy.
He was even showing us pictures of the last woman that he took on a tour. And both of us had the question in our heads of, why do you have a picture of this woman in your phone?
I think I caught him taking a picture of me at the carpet place.
Yeah. So whoever he's on a tour with now, he's probably showing that photograph and being like, American girlfriend.
Lord help me.
Yeah, Robin. It's a hard no, bro. Sorry.
Well, so here's the best part is that Purna was dogging me for a whole day, cracking up.
It was
and
like
then
2 days, really.
She just had to wait. Karma just needed to cycle through. There's a reason why she wasn't able to upload that video, because the universe knew that payback was coming back full circle. So let her tell you this next part.
So then when we get to Jaipur, we have a new tour guide, and his name's Ashok. So Ashok hops in the car and he's telling us about himself, saying how tour guiding is his hobby on the side. And he's like, oh, but by trade, I'm a lawyer. And I was like, oh shit, you're a lawyer? I was like, I'm a lawyer too. So then he's like, what kind of law do you do? I was like, criminal defense. And he was like, well, me too. And I was like, oh, cool. So then we get out of the car to take photographs of Albert Hall in Jaipur. And Sheena's on one side of the car, I'm on the other. I'm trying to come around to Sheena's side. He's like standing in front of me. He's like, tattoos. Lovely tattoos. Oh, and he's looking at me so weird. I was like, yeah, bro. Step aside. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like just scooting him to the left and trying to walk around. And so after that, he was like asking me, he's like, you know, what do you like to drink? I was like, well, whiskey. He's like, oh, I love whiskey. Every time I have client, I sit with client, I drink the whiskey. I was like,
guess who he didn't ask what their favorite drink was? Me. So clearly he was interested in your and my Detroit lawyer.
yeah, that's a hard no for a show shoot. Like, sir, no thanks. So after I tell him whiskey, like we end the whole day, blah blah blah. Oh, we're at another carpet place because then I end up buying a carpet. I don't know how this carpet thing is. Carpets are really good here. Okay, so I buy a carpet and I'm trying to call I'm getting my house renovated right now, so I'm trying to call my contractor to figure out what size carpet I should buy and all this stuff. Anywho, I buy the carpet, and so later on, he was telling Sheena to give Sheena's number for something with the carpet guy here too, whatever. So then he's telling me, he's like, yeah, let me take your number too. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, my phone doesn't work here. I don't have a SIM card. So he's like, oh, you don't have a SIM? Mind you, I just made phone calls in front of him. Okay, but nevertheless, I'm like, no, there's no way in hell this man's getting my phone number. It's just not happening. So I tell him that. So he says, okay. So then we go to eat, and then we're leaving eating, and my parents end up calling me. And so I missed the call, so I call them back, and I'm on the phone with my parents.
This is while we're in the car, and he's in the front seat, we're in the back seat. Like,
yes.
There's no escaping him.
So I'm on the phone with my parents. I'm like, yeah, da-da-da-da, hang up the call. And then, like, I didn't think that this was, like, him being upset, but Sheena claims...
Yeah, no. He was like... He's like, oh, so your phone doesn't... That's your Indian phone? Is that your Indian SIM card? And I'm like...
Sheena just... I
was like, yeah, that's her Indian phone. That's why her real phone doesn't work. And he's like, oh, that must mean why. It must be hard to manage your contacts on a SIM card. I'm like, yep, that's it. He was real mad. Real mad.
You ain't getting my number. So this guy continues on to be like, are you married? I was like, yeah. I was going to throw in there that I have children and everything. I told him I'm married to a Nigerian. Like, I just started lying.
A rapper.
Whatever. Yeah, I was just making shit up at this point. So, yeah, Sheena. So Sheena also says that she's married, whatever. But he's like, starts talking about this whiskey party. He's like, whiskey party tonight. You come with me, I take you to a rooftop hotel. We drink the good whiskey party. I was like, yeah, we're kind of tired right now. Like, we think we're just gonna go, like, turn it in. He's like, go to hotel, take nap, rest, freshen up. Then we go whiskey party. Like, bro, we're not fucking whiskey partying with you. We're not partying at all. And our driver was cracking up because when the tour guide gets out of the car, me and Sheena are laughing about this whiskey party.
And he's like, is everything okay? Because the driver was the best. He's like, is everything
really nice.
Okay? Is everything okay? And we're just cracking up. He's like, yeah. Phone number.
So we're like, whiskey party, and our driver's so funny. He's like, risky party, don't go risky party. And that was him trying to say whiskey party, but his W's won't, so it's risky.
But it was risky.
It's risky to go to the whiskey party with a show. So yeah, it all makes good sense.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. He was cracking up. Like giggling, like nonstop, uncontrollably.
The three of us were in this car dying laughing. Like, we could not stop
because
laughing.
Then we were talking about Ashok and like how Ashok was asking for our numbers and asking for her number and trying to get us to go to a whiskey party. And
Mind you, he got her number though.
Yeah, but then immediately blocked him. But then
we got to tell that part of the story.
But then we also started talking about Robin and how Robin did the same thing, and he just started cracking up even more.
Every guy asked for a number. Every guy take number from you. I was like, nah, every guy's taking her number. Like, I'm not, no. I'm just lying to these motherfuckers to their faces. Like, oh no, my phone doesn't work. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. No, my phone no, Ashok, this is not real. You're imagining all of this shit. I don't have a phone. It doesn't work. That was literally my play on that. Yeah. And Sheena was like covering my ass. Like, yeah, no, that's not a thing. I was like, right. Not a thing.
Yeah. No, but the good thing is that our driver was actually really good and like protective in the sense of like, he was like, you don't need to give their number. They don't need to contact you other than what's happening here on the tour.
Right. So then later last night, Sheena and I go to dinner and at the hotel, like we get dinner and we
pull it up.
We get like whatever. We come back to the hotel room and lo and behold, Ashok has very persistently asked about this damn whiskey party again. This guy.
He said, Here, look at my whiskey.
Like, what's really going on? I blocked him. Bro, chill out. It's
Also,
not that serious.
I responded. He asked me to put his phone number in, and like it's kind of like one of those shotgun things where he's sitting there and watching you do it, and then watching for you to send a message. So I was like, okay, I know how this is gonna go down. I'm gonna send him this message, and then if he tries to fucking contact me, bloop, you're blocked.
So that's what she did.
Yeah.
So, and then just so that, I guess we could have done that from the beginning.
Well, but it's more fun when I have to lean in and
Yeah, we kind of like the
lean in action.
But for the meantime, I mean, I guess this shows one perspective. So yeah, our flight's not for a bit. It's not till like 6:45, and it's 3:49.
We have a lot of time and a lot of baggage now. We still have like 2 more weeks
And
left.
we surprisingly have not bought a lot. So I don't know how the baggage is actually accumulating like this, because I bought a rug that's getting mailed home. And I bought a blanket.
I have a whole tube of paintings. I have a carpet in my bag. I just got a bunch of stuff.
2 stones.
2 stones. Those are small. I could fit that in my pocket. But
What else? I think that's it.
this scarf.
Oh yeah. But you're wearing it, so it's not even in your baggage. It's in my baggage. It's true. It is. But so anywho, yeah, like I don't understand how our luggage is just stacking up as it is, because literally I bought a blanket.
We're waiting till we get to Bangalore to
Figure out what we're gonna do.
Get another case, do shopping, because I just can't buy anything else until then.
Although I do want to buy stuff in Nepal, so we got to figure that out, because I definitely want to buy shit in Nepal.
It's gonna have to be tiny shit for me that can fit in my duffel bag.
Or big shit that costs thousands of dollars that we can ship home.
You're gonna buy another carpet?
You know what? You can never have too many carpets, can you?
Hopefully your dad's not watching this.
My dad's definitely going to watch this and be like, there's something wrong with my daughter. Wow, what the hell is she doing? She hasn't even finished her basement and she's decorating it. But you know what, Dad? This is actually a money-saving tactic, because if I didn't do it this way, I'd have to buy another plane ticket to come back to India to then shop to decorate the basement. So technically, this is 2 steps ahead.
See?
A beautiful mind.
It's not. Mm-hmm. Just don't use it.
Okay,
Stop
well,
using it.
all right. Yeah, was gonna work, not working. All right, well, that's all we have for now. Is that a kitchen gadget store that's across from us?
Maybe that's something that you can get mailed to you.
No, I don't want to buy anything from the airport, but it's just interesting. It's like what was that place called? Brookstone. You remember Brookstone back in the day? In the mall?
Yes, I remember that.
Oh, you were acting like you didn't, and you were
No, I just got really confused by headphones and earphones.
Headphones. Earphones.
I just call them all headphones.
Yeah, I mean, so does the rest of the world. But if I had to differentiate between those two, that would be what I would say the difference is. But, you know, usually they're earbuds, too. Headphones and earbuds.
Yeah.
But whatever. All right, y'all. So that's all we got for now. So we'll see you guys in Nepal. Bye.